Hello, what is up boys and girls, my name is TheGreatPOTUS and welcome back to some more Call of Duty Black Ops 3. And today we're going to be talking about the zombie trailer that was actually released 2 days ago. I guess by the time this is uploaded 3 days ago. There's a lot of stuff that we need to cover. I'm going to be doing a full, complete analysis, breakdown, whatever you want to call it, of the trailer. And kind of give my opinion and my thoughts and my theories of what is going on, alongside with some of the ideas that some of the other YouTubers have had in the community. And let's get right into it. So, I'm not going to actually show the trailer in my video because I don't want to get hit with any copyright strikes or anything, and I don't want to have any issues with Activision. Anyways, we're going to go right into it. If you guys want to watch it, it's going to be the first link in the description down below. I suggest you guys watch it before watching this. I'm going to give you guys like 5 seconds to go click that, watch it, come back, and then of course we're going to do a full trailer breakdown, starting with this image right here. So, this is kind of like in the beginning of the trailer, and this is sort of just showing us that the setting in the zombies timeline is going to be in the 1940s. It's going to be around that time. We can kind of tell by the weapons that are used and all the lights and the neons and all that stuff. Kind of looks like the 1920s, but as we have been discussing with a lot of the other YouTubers, we kind of feel like it's going to be more like in the 1940s. So, going along with the trailer, we have our first character right here, which is a magician. He's kind of just laying down on the ground. We don't really know why right now. Our second character is going to be sort of like this actress slash entertainer. I don't really know what she is, but she is dressed in like feathers and stuff like that and jewelry. We don't really know what her position is. And then we have, of course, this image right here. Now, you can't really see much, but what I wanted to point out in this image right here that I think is to be taken into very serious consideration is the eyes of the zombies. Now, I'm going to show you guys later on in the trailer some more images of this, but we can kind of see this yellow glow to the zombies' eyes, and that, of course, means that Samantha is controlling the zombies. For all of us who actually followed the storyline of the zombies, this means that Samantha is, of course, controlling the zombies at this point in the 1940s. Here we have another image of one of our other characters, which is, I kind of call him like sleazy guy or like a stealthy guy. I don't really know what his deal is, but I just think he's kind of shady when he's wearing that little hat and he has that pistol and he's got that jacket on. I don't know, he's kind of weird, kind of cool and mysterious at the same time. We're going to move on with the trailer to an image that has 3 characters in it. It has the boxer on the left, the magician, and then of course the entertainer woman that is on the far right side. Of course, here we can see some of the weapons that are also going to be showcased in Black Ops 3 Zombies. Here we have another image, more of like a close-up into the magician's face. And of course, I want to take note of this image right here. Now, we can absolutely be able to tell and conclude from this image right here that, of course, pack-a-punch weapons are going to be making a return in Black Ops 3 Zombies. We did not see in the trailer how we're going to upgrade these weapons or how we're going to pack-a-punch these weapons. However, we can see by the design on the weapon right here that we are going to have this option. Once you see it in the video, you're also going to be able to see that there's sort of like this orange glow cycling through the weapon that kind of gives us more of a initiative to think that it is a pack-a-punch weapon. Next here we have an image that doesn't look like much, but if you guys focus right there, we can of course see the gumball machine that we're going to be talking about later on in the video. Very, very important gumball machine. I just wanted you guys to keep this in mind, that this gumball machine is next to the coffee shop. Okay, keep that in mind for now. We're going to get into more of it later, but for now we're going to stay right there. Our next image here shows, of course, a sniper weapon. So yes, snipers are coming back to Black Ops 3, as we all kind of thought. We didn't think they were going to get rid of them, but we are going to have snipers in zombies, and we can kind of tell by the way that the zombies are lining up and that this guy's reloading with his sniper that we are probably going to be able to get multi-kills in zombies mode. Here we're going to showcase a little bit more of the weapons. Here we have the entertainer slash woman with one weapon, and of course the boxer with another weapon. But if we can see behind them, we can see past them, we can see once again the gumball machine, kind of making a little sneak peek into the trailer. And then, of course, in this part of the trailer, we have sort of like a dramatic scenery showing the woman, showing some guy in handcuffs chained to a bed. I'm not sure why. Some scissors. There's some stabbing motion going on. Then, of course, we got the shady guy with the pretty cool tie. He's got money in his hand. I don't know why he has money in his hands. He's got that hat, that jacket, and stuff like that. And, of course, he goes to, I guess, punch someone. He's either punching somebody or knocking them out. I don't know who that guy is. Kind of looks like the boxer. Yeah, I'm not going to say for sure that that's who it is. This might just be giving a little bit more of an insight into their life and showing us who the characters are, what they did. Because as we can hear in the trailer, there's a voice saying that I know who you guys are. I know what you guys do. And so this might be giving us a little bit of insight. Really cool image right here of the weapon. His pistol, kind of like a really cool focus. I don't really know. I like that image. And of course, the life of the boxer, he has some brass knuckles right there. I'm not really sure what he's going to use them for, but then we do see some fighting scenes of him actually boxing. And of course, we have the magician. Now, the storyline in this Zombies, in Black Ops 3 Zombies, is very, very intricate, and it's very, very complicated, and there's a lot to be shown within this storyline of these 4 characters. Now, of course, these aren't our 4 original Takeo, Dempsey, Nikolai, and Richtofen. However, these 4 characters are very important, and I'm not really sure why yet, but I can tell already that Treyarch has put a lot of thought and a lot of detailing and a lot of planning into these 4 characters, taking the initiative into Black Ops 3 Zombies. Just to keep in mind, the original characters are coming back on another map called The Giant. Now, I do not know if they're going to be in other maps, but as of now, we have these new 4 characters, which we have no names for. We just have the Boxer, the Magician, the Entertainer, and the Shady Guy. And of course, we have the original 4 characters that are going to be making a comeback on a map. Will they carry over to any other maps? I am not sure. We're going to move along with this next image. After an explosion, if you guys can see on the right-hand side right there, we have crawlers. So crawlers are coming back. This is somewhat important to a lot of people that are, you know, trying to upgrade the weapons, and they're trying to get to the highest round and most points and get all. There's a lot of challenges that YouTubers set for themselves. Crawlers are coming back, just as a heads up. Here's the image that I was talking to you guys about. When we're talking about the zombies with the yellow eyes, this is more of a clearer image. Zombies are going to be controlled by Samantha in this map. Here we have a weapon. If you guys watching the video, you can see it in more detail. This is kind of like the closest, highest quality picture of it that I could get from the video. But it seems to be kind of like an AK-47 or an AK-74U. Something sort of like that. So that's going to be in there. And then these future images are going to be very blurry. So this one, very blurry. But it is important that even though it is so blurry, I couldn't really get a clear image of this off of the video. But this is very important. So this is actually a sword. If you guys watch the trailer, very, very cool sword. This is a blue sword. And I want to make note that it is blue, because in this next image, we can see that he's just slicing people up. He is slicing people up. He's just killing everybody with this blue sword. In the next image, we can see the woman carrying a red sword and the boxer carrying a sword that isn't actually glowing. Now, I don't know what it means for the guy that is holding the sword that isn't glowing. I don't know if his has no power-ups or anything, but we can see that the woman slash entertainer, of course, has a red sword that is glowing red. And in the next images, we can see that that sword is actually thrown and it blows a zombie up. Now, I don't know if this, if each gun, according to their color, has certain powers or certain power-ups that it can perform. But then we do see the woman with the blue sword jumping up in the air, smash it in the ground, and causing electricity to kind of just electrocute all of these zombies right here. So kind of we have, you know, we have a sword that's slashing zombies up. We have a sword that is blowing zombies up. We have a sword that is electrocuting zombies. So is this going to be sort of like the staffs from Origins? I am not sure. But it is definitely something to keep in mind and to think about when we are looking at these swords in the new Zombies map with these new 4 characters. Another sight of this weapon, but most importantly, if you guys watch the trailer, guys, I can only get images. I don't want to play any videos because I don't want to get hit with copyright. However, these zombies are walking right past this guy. This guy is shooting them, but they're not coming towards him. They're actually walking right past him. Why are they walking right past him? We do not know, but that is definitely something very, very important to take notice of. Why are these zombies walking right past him? They're not attacking him. They're not even looking at him. We don't know. Maybe there's a power, maybe there's a perk. We don't know. Next in this trailer, we have the shield. Now, the shield is coming back, and it's not just a shield that you put down and you can shoot behind. For some reason, this shield has like this sort of jetpack power where it can just fly through the air, and it kind of just pummels zombies as it goes, sort of like a quarterback football player. I don't really know. I don't really play football or watch football, so I'm not really going to make any assumptions. And next, of course, we have the all-awaited gumball machine. So, one more time, here we have the image of the gumball machine. Now, look at the setting of where the gumball machine is. It is not at the coffee shop. It is not where we did see those past 2 characters before, the boxer and the woman. So, what this is telling us is that this gumball machine is going to either be placed in multiple locations, or it is going to be moving around like the mystery box. Keep in mind, guys, we did not also see the mystery box in this trailer, so we don't know how Pack-a-Punch works, nor do we know where the mystery box is, but we do have this gumball machine that is placed in different locations on the map, or it is floating around and popping up in different areas at certain different times. Here's another image of the gumball machine, and we're going to move forward. And here, the gumball machine kind of randomizes it, and it comes out of the lion's mouth, places it on the tongue, and then, of course, the characters chew on it. Here we have some images of what they have in their hands. We don't really know, you know, of course, what flavor they are, or what these gumballs do. I'm confused myself as I'm saying this because we can't really see what the image is. I mean, I'm zooming in on it right now and I can't even tell what this gumball is. So nobody really knows what these power-ups are going to do, but it's definitely something to keep in mind, whether it's going to be the perks, the new way that you receive your perks, or it's going to be sort of like power-ups, because we do see in this part, he takes this gumball, this purple gumball, and then in this next image, zombies are going actually away from him. They're not even coming towards him or passing, they're going away from him. So maybe that purple gumball causes zombies to go away from you. In this next image, we have the boxer taking this sort of like reddish gumball with a triangle on it. And then we see a power-up. So maybe this gumball causes power-ups to pop up for each player. Next, in this image, we have the entertainer chewing this gumball with a mystery, with a question mark on it. And then in the next image, we see her actually shooting out like this PhD flopper sort of wave of fire that actually kills the zombies. And this is exactly how it is in the trailer, guys. They take the gumball, and then we see one of these images. They take a gumball, another image, take a gumball, another image. So either they kind of place that in the trailer on purpose to kind of tell us that this is what these gumballs are going to be able to do, and this is how they work, that they're not the actual perks, or I'm just making it up. But that's kind of what I'm theorizing right now. In this next image, I want to point out that gun chuck on the wall. So you are going to be able to buy weapons off of the wall like in the past Call of Duties. And this next image, you have the shady guy sliding and shooting at the same time. Remember, guys, in Black Ops 3, you are going to be able to slide and shoot at the same time, just as a reminder. In this image, I want to focus on the left side. So we have this kind of purple fountain sort of smoke coming out. We don't know what that is. I don't know what it is. I haven't heard of any YouTubers knowing exactly what it is. But what I'm going to say is that it ties into the Easter egg that, of course, comes in every single zombies map that ever existed. Now, here in this image, we have the gumball machine, but most importantly, we have some tentacles. So what happens in the trailer is the magician guy sort of just starts feeling weird, and then he grows these tentacles out, and you think, oh my gosh, now we have a boss among us, we're gonna have to defeat these aliens, etc., etc. But no, actually, we can see in the trailer that the tentacles actually kill the zombies. So whatever monster or alien this is with the tentacles, they're actually on our side fighting zombies. And then we see the magician, of course, snap out of it, and he's very confused. He's on the ground. He's just looking at his hands, trying to figure out where do those tentacles come from? What is going on? He doesn't know. We don't know. The boxer has a mark on the back of his hand. Why does he have a mark on the back of his hand? Some people say that it could be a bite mark, that it could be the number 10, the number 16. I am not sure. I'm not going to say anything for sure because, of course, I don't know for sure. But it could be anything. It could be a bite mark. It could be something that leads into the Easter egg. It could be a number 10. We're going to find out more as the date approaches. And, of course, we have the alien boss that comes within the map with 3 heads. And it's pretty scary. This image right here is showing how the monster can actually body slam. And that is something to keep in mind, guys, because when you guys are facing this boss, you guys want to keep your distance, because if he does body slam the ground, it will affect the players, whether it makes you unconscious, whether it, you know, brings you down, whether it kind of makes your screen blurry. I don't know what it's going to do, but we can definitely take sure for note that the body slamming on the ground is going to affect the players. Here, if you guys look closely, his middle head is missing. What does that tell us now before we even play the map, guys? That tells us that when we're facing this boss, our objective is to shoot for the 3 heads. Later in the trailer, you're going to see that actually 2 of the heads are gone, and we have these flying aliens that are also attacking us that we also have to keep in mind. Now, something that I do want to point out, and I think is very important for us to notice, is that when these aliens do come out, we do not see any zombies. What does this mean? This does mean that the aliens could sort of be like a hellhound sort of round, where they do come around every 5 or 6 or 7 rounds. They're not going to be there every round, or they're not going to be popping up, or they're not going to be the end of the story. It might just be sort of like a hellhound round, like we have seen in the past Call of Duties. In the next image, we see this ritual room, and I think this is important because it's going to tie into the Easter egg on this map. Could also tie into that purple smoke that we saw coming out of the fountain on the left side earlier in this video. And of course, we see a man floating up in the air. He has light coming out of his chest. I don't know what's going on, but then he blows up, and then as we can see here, there's blood. But before the blood even disappears, and before the video gets cut off, we can see that the blood starts to get sucked inward. It starts getting sucked down. What does that mean? I don't know if this is going to be sort of like a sacrifice sort of thing that is part of the Easter egg, or what is going on, but we do see that the blood gets sucked down. So it's not like he just blew up. Something ties into this man dying. Something in the storyline of this map. Something about the Easter egg, because the blood is actually being taken into by that light on the table. So that actually does tie into the Easter egg. Next here we have the magician holding this ball. I don't really know what it is. It's clear and it has something in it. We can't really tell what it is, but he ends up throwing it on the wall, and it doesn't actually show what happens when he throws it on the wall, but we'll find that more out as we come closer to the date. And for our final image right here, we have the boss, of course, coming back with 2 heads gone, which of course tells us that we need to aim for the head, guys, when we do face this boss. But guys, that's pretty much all that I have on the Black Ops 3 Zombies trailer. I don't really know what else I can tell you guys, except for the fact that I am very, very excited for Black Ops 3 Zombies. Please, guys, leave a like and keep checking in on the Great POTUS. We have some amazing people here that are going to be uploading constant videos of Black Ops. They're going to be uploading 3 to 4 videos a week on Black Ops 3, on Halo 5, on Gears of War. Everything that you can possibly think of is going to be here on this channel, especially Black Ops 3, because we're all obviously excited for that. Again, guys, I am very happy to be back. I am glad to be able to show you guys these news on Black Ops 3. And until next time, guys, leave a comment, leave a like. If you guys have not yet, please subscribe. And please, guys, take care.